Stack up a flow, stack up a flow, stack up a flow, stack up a flow. You guys ever hear like somebody did a metal take on that whole like subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out? What they did is they took the clip where I was like subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out, and then they put like my background vocals on it where it was like and then they put like a drum beat with it. It was like, holy shit. But first 50 levels, if you want to be a good teammate, learn the call outs, learn the maps, use your mic. Once you've mastered that, the next thing you should try to master is setting up sites. You should know how to set up the site not just one way, but two ways. You should have two setups for each site. Because like part of Rainbow is a mind game, right? When you go up to a site, people are going to expect it set up one way, and if you have an entirely different setup, it throws them off. They no longer know how to attack it. They no longer know what role to fall into. And when you make people uncomfortable, that's when they make mistakes. That's when they don't know where to pre-fire. That's when they don't know where the point of entry is going to be. So like constantly changing the setup helps. Yeah, I know I got a good woman. If she can put up with my stress and my anxiety, she's a good woman. I always heard that if you drink enough salt water, you go delirious. I don't know how that feels. But there's always the ability to just give up and let yourself drown. And I've always heard like drowning was like a euphoric experience. Whereas like the cave is most likely you're going to either die of elements or you're going to die from lack of water. But if you can find water in the cave, which is a possibility, then now you got to starve to death. Because the cave doesn't have a very high ecosystem. I just heard it. I heard it from like, I used to watch these shows called I Shouldn't Be Alive or something like that. And they were talking to people who drowned and resuscitated. And they said it sucks for a while, and then it's like a warm, happy feeling. I don't know. Never experienced it. Just repeating what I've heard. I mean, like all you guys saying is there's no chance it's euphoric. There's a thing called autoerotic asphyxiation. I mean, David Carradine died of this, but like it's like a fetish where like you choke yourself to the point of almost passing out, and you let go and you do it again, over and over and over again, and like your brain like secretes some sort of chemical that gives your body pleasure. But I think that's what comes with drowning. Well, that might be correct, but I'm just doing it by, Conway, South Carolina education. But what happens is, like, at the very breaking point, your body tries to keep you alive by basically warming your whole body up. Kelly went to Best Buy. She She cooked, what was that shit? She cooked some chicken in the air fryer. She went to the thing to get an air fryer. If fish don't have feelings, then why do like salmon like travel all the way back to where they were born to lay their eggs before they die? Like don't most fish have life partners too? Like certain fish, like if their partner dies, they die shortly afterwards. Then somebody the other day said that to have a soul was to have a consciousness. And I countered that with Bailey has a consciousness. Bailey makes a conscious choice. Like she made a conscious choice today to eat my damn McDouble. But she knows when she does wrong. Now I had half a McDouble in a McDonald's bag and I left it on the side table on the couches. She went into the bag and got it and finished it off for me. She's just looking out for my health. Like I've done some dumb shit in my life. Like if I ever regretted anything on my deathbed, is all the time I've wasted doing dumb shit. Like getting the trophy for like this morning where like I went and got a trophy for like sitting on 5 dragons, or like I platinum Resident Evil 6 4 times. I've platinum Resident Evil 5 3 times. Skyrim 4 times. I've platinum Fallout twice. You know, shit like that. Fallout 3. I platinum it twice. I was going through my Mac Miller phase. I just found Mac Miller. And I listened to a lot of his music, and I was just overly listening to it because I go in phases. Like right now, I'm in like a bluegrass country phase. I'm listening to like a lot of Sturgill Simpson, a lot of John Prine, a lot of like John Moreland, Tyler Childers, Benjamin Todd. But like to me, like when I platinum Final Fantasy X, that's when I pretty much did it while listening to Mac Miller. If I could go back in time, would I still start a YouTube channel? Yes. Yes. YouTube, even though I did it poorly, and I to this day still do it poorly, has taught me so much about life and has humbled me in so many different ways that I feel like I would not turn out as well as I have without YouTube. Because like it forced me outside my comfort zone. Well, there's a two-way party about that. Because if you overtax somebody, you basically put them in a cell without bars. There's a fine line between taxation and slavery. I think Arnold would be a much scarier because like he like a sex fiend as well. Like he like knocked his like maid up and like he always cheating on people. Like he like, and he's like I don't know if this is true, but I feel like I've heard that Arnold was like into orgies, and like you know with both man and woman. Like he didn't care. Like he just loved sex. No, him knocking his maid up was 100% legitimate. The whole orgy thing, I think, is rumor, though. No, we're not playing ranked tonight. I'm about to go to bed, man. I'm probably going to go watch the end of the baseball game and go to bed. Speaking of that, let's see if they're winning right now. Hey, Yellow. Nah, Kelly doesn't cheat, man. Thank you for the $5, though. I private all the streams, man. All right, boys. Mr. Rut, dude, thank you. Thank you, Yellow. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. Thanks, everybody who donated. I'm going to go lay down and watch the Braves game. I'll see you guys tomorrow. The first stream tomorrow is either going to be Skyrim or Fallout 3. And then we're probably going to do a second stream that's going to be Modern Warfare 2, Search and Destroy. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later. Peace, people. I'm Audi 5000.